Hey, what's going on, guys? MinDQ77B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2000. It's episode number 61 today for the MBNA America 400 for our Season 2 at Dover Motor Speedway. Yeah. New Hampshire was, well, what do you think New Hampshire was? Not very good, wasn't it? Despite our new upgrades anyway. We're gonna go straight into the garage because we're gonna go take a look at what we have to work with here. Of course, our engine upgrade facility has been, there. We just had to go build ourselves a new engine that's coming up pretty soon. We're gonna have to overhaul something. Make this, I guess, our backup engine as well, because we're gonna sell one of our other engines. Or we could just make this one that, but we would have to wait for 2 races for this one. And we kind of need a fresh engine anyway. So we'll overhaul this for 2 races. As far as the chassis is concerned, we're not gonna build another one. We're gonna wait for a little bit before we do anything. In terms of like choosing our engine and chassis, we're gonna choose this one. Chassis, of course, it's gonna be what we have now still. This is in repair, and we have another one being built pretty soon. So that's also really nice. Let's see here. In terms of the R&D, of course, we decided to go with the chassis and the drafting, of course. We kind of need to have a little bit more top end. We stay behind other cars anyway, because we're not really going up. We're not really sucking up as much as we should. As, of course, along with that. Anyway, point standings-wise, we're 16th in the standings. We're probably going to be staying there, because I don't think we're going to catch Joe Nemechek anymore. Tell you the truth. Jeff Burton now leads the points by 19 points, over a tie between Rusty Wallace and Tony Stewart. Ricky Rudd's somewhat a little bit behind, but Earnhardt's going to need a miracle for something to happen anyway, if he wants that 8th title. But, ourselves, let's just get into the show. It is our home race here at Dover. I can't wait to see, like, what can we try to do anyway. Alright, welcome to the Monster Mile. I give up in terms of making the car setup for this thing, so I just slapped together something. I've been basically trying to drive this thing for about an hour, maybe like an hour, 15 minutes, trying to find a good long-run setup. To no avail, I don't think. So, we only got 1 lap of qualifying, so that's all we're going to have to roll with here. To tell you the truth, I don't even know if I even fully tested this thing out in terms of, like, car setup-wise. You can see it already there. I've hit the wall. And we're starting pretty deep in the field because of me messing up right there. 28th. Not good. Not good. So it's an all-Petty Enterprise up front row, which is nice to see. Our teammates starting in 3rd, so that's also nice to see. We're starting deep in the field. We're going to have a long way to go.
We're live at Dover International Speedway for the MBNA America 400, brought to you by MRN. Now, Barney, this is one of the tougher tracks that we come to. Why is that?
Well, the name Monster Mile does say it all. It takes total concentration each and every lap. You'll see guys tagging the wall out of turn 2 and 4 all race long, and let me tell you, they'll feel it tomorrow morning.
Kenny Wallace finds himself in a bit of a slump.
I believe they got a good chance to turn their luck around right here. These guys have been working extra hard this week, and I think it just may pay off for them in the end.
Something a little out of the ordinary in this one for the Richmond International Raceway car.
Yeah, he's definitely not used to having to pick through traffic so early in a race. This could make it an exciting race for him, or it could be disastrous. You just never know when you start in the back.
Alright. Got a long day ahead of us. 100 laps around my home track of Dover International Speedway. We got Rusty Wallace directly right in front of us. He's having a little bit... not a good start I wanted to have anyway. We kind of locked bumpers there, and we just basically ruined Rusty Wallace's whole thing already, again. 26th place already, so we gained 2 spots right out of the gate. How will this car feel in the long run? I don't know. We're gonna have to figure this one out as we go along. Pretty much, I'm in unfamiliar territory starting so far back, really. But are we gonna? Does that mean we're gonna finish in like 35th or something like that? I'm not telling you the truth. I don't know. I never really. I mean, I already know one of the faster guys is behind us, i.e. Rusty Wallace. But Dave Blaney, though, I don't. Well, I guess he's faster too, because he's on the inside line as well. trying to make this thing stick towards the bottom, but the middle is where the car wants to really stick at, it seems. 22-1, not bad. Really not bad in terms of being like right behind somebody. So we got Jerry and AD right in front as well. We're gonna, well, we really can't make a 3-wide maneuver. This is more about. Oh. I gotta stop rubbing Rusty Wallace off the wrong way. Thankfully, Chad Little's holding up the outside line. We got Ron Fellows this week as well. That's nice. And I guess Joe Nemechek wanted to field him a car today. As I say that, I give literally no respect to it whatsoever. Sorry, Joe. So we're back down to 26 for not giving Joe Nemechek or Ron Fellows any respect whatsoever with that car. Here comes Ricky Rudd now to make an absolute pass on us as well. Let him go. Or never mind, I guess I won't. Well, it was a nice change of pace to see a few cars like right behind me, rather than in the whole field as I completely mistimed that, thinking I was okay. I guess I wasn't. We're down in the 30s already. As I already told you before, this is already going to be a long day. And I mean a long, long day. We're going to need some lucky yellows to even have a chance to get back at this one. One driver's already gone. He's already in turn 4. My God. Who is that? It's Johnny Benson having this, and our teammates are 3rd and 5th. Look at me having a lack of representation this time around. I guess Joe's fired up because, oh, I kind of messed up his car a little bit, but Kenny's in 5th. The whole field is up ahead of us. It's nice to actually have some breathing room for once. I can actually try to run my own race for a change without having to be feared by, like, cars constantly. Go figure, Mike Skinner is still there, but this is actually a nice change of pace. Like, I can actually accept that we suck. And, actually be okay with the finish I'm about to receive anyway, because I don't feel like I'm falling off the edge of a cliff each time. So maybe in a way, I guess in hindsight, the one lap of qualifying actually makes me feel a little bit better. Like right here, 20 laps in, like I understand Ron Fellows is a lot faster for some reason, but I can actually race against Mike Skinner. Like he's not like directly on my ass 24/7. Like one lap, he would gain a little bit closer to me. One lap, I would pull away a little bit, and it would just be a back and forth battle. Like I like this, but I messed up the corner here, and now he's gonna be right on my ass again because I just completely messed up the corner. But the point is, I could. Oh my gosh, our tires are already destroyed 20 laps in. Well, we're doomed because we have to pit on lap 50. We are absolutely doomed. There is no way to save the sinking ship. Absolutely none. Yep, there goes Mike. And maybe Ron as well. But we're going to say no to Ron. Well, that was because he wasn't like miles ahead faster than me, Mike Skinner is. So I can actually keep up with him still. We got Elliott Sadler as well. I guess he's fallen off quite a bit as well. Welcome to the loser club, my guy. I'm your president. Ron Fellows is going to finally get around us. Unfortunately, we're going to be falling back to 33rd. Try to get back to the switchback, but inside, no. The tires are definitely gone away a little bit too. We have to survive 50 laps, even on a tank of gas as well. We can make it on fuel, of course, but tire-wise, we're going to have to like buff up the pressures to like 27 or something just to have a little bit better in terms of like tire management. Because we're like 7/10 off the pace right now. For once, I actually wouldn't complain about a 32nd place finish if this is where we finish, because at least I feel like I deserve to be at the spot instead of just having a fool's errand of just qualifying on pole or whatever and just fall to like 25th, 26th because the AI would just ram up your ass constantly. So you know what? It's fine. And again, as I said before, without Mike, I feel like I'm able to actually race against Mike Skinner. He hasn't driven off into the sunset like Ron Fellows would. Now I feel like for like the first time in like a while in this game, I feel like I'm actually racing against somebody. Like I'm actually enjoying myself. Granted, it's for 31st, but I'm actually racing against somebody. Hell, I'm even racing against Elliott Sadler as well. Like I feel like I'm actually enjoying myself now because I'm actually racing instead of just defending like non-stop against a bunch of AI that are just ruthless monsters. I feel like I'm actually racing against somebody. Like, yeah, like I said, because Mike's gonna pull away a little bit, but I can actually reel him back in some areas. As long as I can keep my car consistent, I can actually somewhat gain back a little bit of time on him. Yeah, I'm liking this race at Dover so far. We're about to get lapped by the leader, which I think it's Johnny Benson. Oh my God, he's fucking flying. He is fucking flying today. Go Johnny. I will gladly let him go, like when he gets up to me, for sure. Go Johnny. I wish it was Bobby Hamilton, but it's not. But hey, Johnny Benson dub, I will gladly take. Whoa! So I tried to get Johnny Benson to go on the outside, but I messed up the corner and I let the inside line go by, and I slammed Elliott Sadler off, you know, just to tell him off. But hey, the good news is Johnny Benson got around though. I can't help him out from here. He's gonna have to deal with all the other AI cars. Oh, that was a big collision on the wall there. That's gonna affect my performance quite a bit. The monster finally claimed me as his victim. The monster finally claimed me. So that's gonna affect the performance of the car now completely, because I just destroyed the whole entire right side. I just completely lost the car almost. But, you know, we still saved it. We're still 32nd. Probably going to lose that to Elliott Sadler here in just a second, because I just completely destroyed the car. As you can see, the right sides are completely gone now at this point. We're going to have to come in and fix that damage and jack up the tire pressures. To tell you the truth, go down on the wedge and just jack up the tire pressures just to try to make it last a little bit longer anyway. Tires are DED dead. I know it's DEAD, that's how you spell it, but these are completely shot. Well, we gave it all we had, and looks like we're gonna finish probably in the 35th at this point, because I messed up the car so much earlier in the run. Because I see Kevin LePage and Darrell Waltrip also starting to make their presence known as well. Ever since I hit the wall, I lost Mike Skinner. Rick Mass is somewhere up there as well, so maybe in the second half of this race we'll be able to catch him. I know tire-wise, we have to make it to lap 50, unfortunately. But at least I see some people come down pit road immediately, so that's really... Well, one's smoking up. I can't tell who that is. I think that might have been Brett Bodine. That might have been Brett Bodine, just judging by the shading of the red. I think that might have been Brett. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, ho, ho. Am I sure I even want to bother with the wedge decrease now? Okay, so it wasn't Brett Bodine, and there's our man. I don't want to get anyone else's way, but I got Bobby Hamilton, my man Bobby Hamilton behind me now. Well, yeah, that's how you know the car has gone completely off at this point. So you know what? We're gonna have to come down pit road this lap. There's really no shame at this point. Uh-oh, someone's blowing up right there as well. That's Jerry Nadeau. So it wasn't Brett Bodine that blew up, that was somebody else. We're gonna be in a lot of traffic here. Yeah, jack it up and lower the wedge. We're gonna have to jack up the pressures to make it last longer. Handling be damned. We need to last longer. I'm not saying give this car a Viagra. It's not blue. I mean, it's a red car, not a blue one. So it doesn't need the red pill? Alright, even with the damage repair, it actually went a lot faster than I thought. We actually come out just right in front of Mark Barnes. That's interesting. But we're still pretty much far in the back. I'm just hoping this lasts longer. And oh, hello, Terry. I didn't... Terry Labonte jump scare. I mean, that's just how it is sometimes. Oh, what happened to Jerry? He was very slow right then and there. He must have got hit. Jerry must have gotten hit somewhere. We're still caution free though in this race. We're about to be 2 laps, well, 3 laps down according to the graphic here. Crash in turn 4. Well, this stinks. We couldn't have stayed out longer anyway, really. This kind of stinks, to tell you the truth. But we can always come back down and make another pit stop, I guess. All right, what happened? Oh, all right. Jerry was already dead, and Ward decided to finish him off even more. That wasn't nice, Wad. Beating a man while he's down. That's not cool. I know he's coming down pit road. It's the AI programming. Let's just, I guess, put a fresh set of Goodyears, I guess. Well, I don't want to make any. I haven't done any like changes or whatnot. I just want 4 fresh Goodyears. Hindsight, probably should not have done that. 41st. So, Rusty Wallace looks like the last car in the lead lap. So, all right. I just want to see what the whole rundown is. Oh, it's not Johnny Benson anymore. All right. So that was Dale Jr. that blew up. Well, okay then. Are we 2 laps down? Yeah, we're screwed. How many people are 2 laps down? I just want to know. Apparently a lot. Up to 26 is 2 laps down. Interesting. So where? Oh, that's not Robbie Gordon. It's Phil Parsons in this race. I forgot. Where's oh, Johnny's in 10th. He's a lap down. There's literally only 6 cars on the lead lap. So it's Jeff Burton easily getting away with probably a stealing of the win. His brother Ward's right behind him. He's the one who decided to kill. Oh, okay. Very shrewd, Wood. Very shrewd to get yourself a top 10 out of that. Very shrewd. Oh, wow. All right. All right, away we go. So he wanted to get that whole time, and his car's messed up, so a debris caution can't happen, actually. There's the leader right here, so we can actually get one of our laps back if we can get around him. We can get one of our laps back potentially, but I'm pretty sure it's not the case because he also has fresh tires. A debris caution can be imminent though, and from what I learned about that one Texas race, that debris can keep falling off over and over and over again. So if we can get one of our laps back, like now would have to be the time to do it. While Jeff Burton gets held up so much. Unfortunately, I put my tire pressures all pretty much jacked up. So in terms of short run pace, we don't have it. But maybe in a late race thing, we can actually turn the tire pressures all the way down so we can make this thing turn. All right, we did a little bit of a dastardly deed there to get ourselves back 1 lap down. So we're now in the -1 lap club now. Ward Burton might be trying to go for the lead, but despite him having a damaged race car, he's trying because remember he's in 2nd. So it's literally the Burton brothers going at it right now behind us. Oh, I mean that was a really bit of a dastardly thing from Ward there to basically, I guess, cause a caution to get himself in 2nd because he was coming down the pits when that happened. I know it's again not his fault. It's the AI programming, and of course Jerry Nadeau's having his engine blown up didn't really help matters much either. We're up to 35th though. Our next spot is Bobby Hamilton and Kevin LePage. Phil Parsons is in this race. Nice to see him back return in the Robbie Gordon machine. Yeah, Ward is. Oh my gosh, I have to hold him off. I actually have to try to hold Ward off a little bit here because I forgot he's the leader, not Jeff. I'm so used to seeing Jeff. I'm so used to seeing the other Burton brother as we make him Teddy Wampus a little bit. Try to buy us a little bit more time to get some spots. Okay, I deserve that. To tell you the truth, I deserve that. Honestly, 100%. I have no complaints about that. I deserve that for what I did. The good news is this car handles a little bit better. The bad news is it's definitely not fast because of all the damage and body damage and whatnot. So the car actually does feel fine. It's just obviously slow because of the damage I put on Bonna's thing. Yeah, the karmic retribution there earlier didn't really make much better either. We had to survive yet another 25 laps. The huge slide I had to do also really didn't help the tire wear that much either. It doesn't even look like we're going to finish anywhere higher than this, or, well, maybe we can finish lower than this if I decide to stop driving the car anyway. So 38, 39 is probably where we're going to finish yet again around Dover. It's not a fun track in this game, to tell you the truth, or at least I know some creators are struggling around with this track as well. So it's definitely not a full skill issue, but it's definitely a skill issue on my part earlier for giving up those spots. Well, it's less than 10 laps to go for us now. There's really nothing much more to really say. We do have a new leader, by the way, in the form of Rusty Wallace. Rusty Wallace has gone around Jeff Burton, as shown here. So we have an interesting top 5 of Rusty, Jeff Burton, Ward, Bill Elliott, and Matt Kentz as your top 5. Ourselves, we just been riding around 38th for the rest of the race. That's why there hasn't been any commentary, and there probably won't be because we're now 3 laps down in this race. I just want to go home. I know I'm home, but you get the gist. Just can't wait. I think the next race is Charlotte, so I can't wait to drive that track at least. It'd be much more fun than this. All right, it's the last lap for the leaders anyway. You know, we're 3 wide. Why? Why are we 3 wide? All right, thank you. Yeah, thankfully this one's over. I'm just so thankful this one's over. Honest to goodness, Dale Earnhardt's got around Bill Elliott. I'm guessing. Whoa, can I even survive the last lap? I don't even know at this point. It looks like Rusty Wallace got the win. We're gonna barely hold on to 38th at Dover. Well, I look forward to Charlotte. I hope you guys are too. No shit.
Not very many caution laps in this one.
Well, I'd say the fans would probably have liked to see more excitement. I'm sure the drivers, on the other hand, were happy about the low number of caution flags.
The 56 car finished towards the back of the field in this one.
I hate it for those guys, too. They were so positive about their chances to win this morning, but then they just had a bad race. It happens.
Well, that's all the time we have today. Join us again for our next live broadcast of NASCAR Winston Cup Racing right here on the voice of NASCAR, MRN.
So Rusty Wallace gets the win after all that shenanigans have happened around the racetrack. Yeah, I really want to know what those cars were going, like when we're on, like Johnny Benson's, Rusty Wallace's. Oh, I would like to know, because obviously what I'm doing is completely wrong. And no, I'm not going to bother going back to the 100% on the suspension. It just doesn't want to turn either way. Yeah, it's just definitely rough homecoming for us. It's just always been rough around Dover and Pocono for some reason in this game, so it's just rather saddening. And by the way, I made a mistake earlier. It's actually Martinsville coming up, not Charlotte. I thought it was Charlotte, just to have a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel, but this guy has all the light in the tunnels in the world. Not money, though. We'll figure it out. Nothing. We literally made no money in that race. Ugh. Isn't no bueno. Well, Rusty Wallace wins. Jeff Burton comes in second. Ward gets third. Earnhardt gets fourth. Bill Elliott gets fifth. Kenseth gets sixth. Johnny Benson, after basically dominating the entire race before that whole pit stop shenanigans happened, finished seventh. Ricky Rudd eighth. Dale Jarrett ninth. And Ron Fellows ends up in the top 10. As we take a look at the rest of the grid, no big surprise where we finish. Yeah. Just get the hell out of here. Well, it wasn't Charlotte. I lied. I thought it was Charlotte. It's not. It's Martinsville next, which makes this whole situation kind of bad, really. I thought for sure I was one race off. Oh well. I really thought it was Charlotte. So before you go post in the comments, oh, it's Martinsville next. I knew now. I didn't then. I do now that it's Martinsville before Charlotte. At least Talladega's coming up soon as well. Where does that even put us in the standings anyway? Still 16th? Yeah, we're about to lose 2 spots though. But we gained it over Earnhardt at least. Not by much, but still there. Woohoo. Jeff Burton now leads over Rusty Wallace by 14 points. Tony Stewart got a pretty bad race as well. So he fell back a little bit. Yeah, this man should have won this race. Johnny Benson. He was completely flying until that caution came out. So that's unfortunate there. Well, we got Chaos coming soon. We got Martinsville coming up next. If you're looking forward to that, sure. I'm glad you're looking forward to it. Anyways, I thank you all for the 700 subscribers. It helps us. It's helped us out quite a bit. Anyway, I know you just like to see this little part-time YouTuber, I guess, play around with a couple old NASCAR games. Anyway, but we'll see you in the next one at Martinsville, and hopefully we'll cook something up then. Bye bye.